Here at 80s Horror Central, I pride myself on tracking down and reviewing the most obscure and forgotten of 80s and early 90s horror flicks. Many of the lesser known horror movies that I've reviewed for my website or for this YouTube channel have gotten proper Blu-ray releases in recent years, which is great for horror lovers. But there's always those obscure ones you just can't track down on any format. These oddities become real rare flicks, so I've decided to create a video series called Movie Mysteries, videos where I'm going to discuss movies I can't track down and try to solve why not. And what a better movie to examine than a movie I've been looking for over a decade, a movie called Demented from 1994. If you've been a fan of my channel, then the name Michelle Bauer probably isn't new to you. I've reviewed a handful of her films on both my website and channel. I first remember seeing her in the 1988 video store classic Demon Warp when I was in middle school. Ever since then, I've tried to watch anything she's been in, and she's obviously my favorite scream queen. As I made my way through her filmography, watching underrated flicks like Bloody Movie and The Dwelling, as well as terrible flicks like Chick Boxer and The Tomb, there was one movie I couldn't seem to track down, a film called Demented from 1994. This is a movie on IMDb that only has 18 votes. Luckily, someone was nice enough to upload the VHS box cover, which proudly presents Michelle Bauer's name on the front. Now, the trivia section claims it was shot in 1991, and this is the only directing credit for the film's director, Richard Martin. And the cast also features David Bowie's wife, Angela Bowie, and supposedly Deadbeat at Dawn's Jim Van Bieber. Trash Z-movie director Donald Farmer, who's graced us with such cinematic turds as Scream Dream and Cannibal Hookers, was involved as a producer. The film's plot is detailed in IMDb as follows. A demented nurse slaughters not-so-innocent victims in the hopes of acquiring a suitable heart to resurrect her dead husband. So the plot doesn't sound like anything groundbreaking, but it does sound interesting enough with the whole resurrecting of the dead husband. The film's working title was Demented Angel, which does sound cooler than just Demented, which there already exists a horror movie called Demented from 1980. The film only has one review on IMDb and it's not very helpful or detailed. My first instinct was to track it down on VHS format through eBay or Amazon. Well, I've never came across it for sale, and to this day I still randomly check for it. We can safely assume it got some sort of release, no matter how limited or short, because of the photo on IMDb showing the VHS box. I've never seen it on any streaming services either. The only time I remember seeing it for purchase was on a website called iOffer. It was a bootleg DVD burnt from a VHS copy. At the time, I had no idea how rare it was and made a note to check it out on IMDb or eBay. Months passed and I tried tracking it down only to realize how obscure it was. Went back to iOffer and the listing was gone. Demented was obviously an independent horror flick made on the cheap. If Donald Farmer was involved, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a shot-on-video flick, especially if it was shot in 1991. The fact it never got a proper release could also stem from the fact the production company, Richfield Productions, which only produced 2 other films in its existence, just didn't have anyone willing to distribute or pick it up. I've never read or heard an interview with Michelle Bauer where she mentions it, and no stills appear online for the film. So will this movie ever be released properly, or will some kind soul find a way to get it out to the masses? I doubt it. This seems like one of those truly forgotten Z-level horror movies that's probably obscure for a reason. The fact Bowie's wife and Jim Van Bieber were in the cast, you would think someone would dig it up or track it down for niche viewing alone. Well, thanks for watching this little movie mystery, and here's to hoping it gets solved one day.